Whoa.
I think we heard a sound or we felt the earth move. There was vibrations and we felt something strange. There was a few seconds where we thought, what is that? We looked out the main window, we saw a cloud, saw this huge cloud. And I pointed, obviously, for now these days, the first reaction is to grab the phone to film it. And that's what I did.
Sebastian Kračun is from Dumfries, but he's lived in the Lebanese capital of Beirut with his family since 2011. They own a hotel in the city, and their CCTV cameras picked up what happened on Tuesday. Sebastian can be seen here in the purple shorts. He's filmed standing next to his colleague in the hotel reception. It shows the moment they're disturbed when they hear the blast, and then, almost 10 seconds later, the shockwave hits, smashing the glass windows. They were 6 kilometres away from the centre of the explosion.
It happened very quickly. That's the thing. So I wasn't thinking too much. As soon as the windows started smashing, I tried to duck and hide behind the concrete table, and then we went outside.
And the scene that greeted them was one of terror.
What about the glasses and the rest of the...
I got the test in my eyes.
Water.
Were you scared at any point?
I think adrenaline kicked in, and I wasn't too scared until the evening when I went to bed, as it were, and I sort of went over in my mind what happened. And when I saw the CCTV footage, it gave me a bit of a shock. At the time, there was no fear.
Of course, you're from Dumfries. Your parents still live in the village of A. They must have been really worried about you.
Immediately, they phoned 100 people try and call you at the same time. So, quick message, we're all safe, we're good, I'll call you later. And then at the end of the night, we had a debrief. But it's, yeah, I mean, it is shocking because I think if you're closer to the blast zone, it's like a war, basically, like a 10-year war would have left the same type of carnage.
After a day of speculation, yesterday the Lebanese Prime Minister confirmed what investigators think was the cause of the blast. More than 2,500 tons of ammonium nitrate, a highly explosive chemical used in fertilizers. It had been stored at a facility in the port for more than 6 years. Thousands now are left without a home. Sebastian has chosen to house some of the survivors in his hotel. Around 5,000 people are thought to be injured, and the death toll stands at 135, a number Sebastian thinks will sadly rise.
I mean, I'd be surprised if I have to imagine that there's more than that. Like 100 doesn't seem. If you look at the devastation, and Beirut is quite heavily packed. Buildings are concentrated together. There's a lot of people living on top of each other. So I think when the dust settles, that number's bound to rise.
Sebastian and his son will be returning to Dumfries shortly. He'll visit his parents and no doubt treasure the time he has with them even more. Lewis Warner, ITV News.